Hi, I'm Sarah, and for my media analysis, I'm going to be talking about the Holden, Colorado ad. So the ad was uploaded on Holden's YouTube channel on the 5th of September this year, and so far has amassed about 180,000 views. It continues from an end of financial year push to sell cars to Australians as an audience in an economy that is generally showing signs of slowing down. It reads primarily as a 30-second, tightly constructed narrative about a few slices of ordinary Australian life, showcasing what is valued as part of Australian identity. The car is subliminally placed within the narrative, and it's not overtly selling the car, but rather vignettes of Australian life, which include the Holden, with the catchphrase, "I got this," special organisation, metaphoric use of music, and vignettes of ordinary incidences that build up the narrative. The ad cleverly adds to the constantly morphing dynamic construction of Australian identity and strategically communicates the attraction of purchasing the car. Some features that are considered as quintessentially Australian in literature are the colloquialism and the Australian vernacular, as well as the recognition of the ordinary and celebrating wide open spaces and family values. In keeping with this, the three slices of life that are shown in the Holden advert construct a valorization of helping our neighbours, of family life and school excursions. It uses the life world of the Australians and presents a problem solution model, albeit far fetched, for the obstacles presented in our characters' narratives. The car being able to move a huge log, powerful enough to get all the footballs out of the tree, and efficient enough to be able to get our heroine to the hospital immediately. Music acts as a mnemonic device. It directs viewers' attention to the aspects that the advertisers want to emphasize. The compelling and metaphorical use of Bonnie Tyler's "I Need a Hero" in the background smoothly represents each ordinary Australian and the Colorado as heroes fresh from the fight, which is life. The symbolic meaning of the song is further accentuated as the ad is essentially a moving image. It takes on a transparent role, it becomes semantically invisible, and works to accentuate the aesthetic visuals of the ad, the car, the lifestyle, and it does not disrupt from the narrative of the ad. And this image music congruency works to increase the attention and memory for our viewers. So we're holding out for a hero and we're subliminally convinced that hero is us in the Holden. This seamless blending of person and car and music in the ordinary actions of everyday life works to reinforce and reconstruct Australian identity as helpful, as compassionate, as active, as young, and as fun-loving. This ad is powerful as it appeals to the emotional and symbolic needs of the viewer. It plays on the positive reinforcement and psychology of feeling good as Australians. It's peppered with rational and emotional appeals which target social, symbolic, and psychological needs of the viewer. The psychology behind the ad is transformational by using positive reinforcement, sensory gratification, and social approval as we are helping our neighbours in the ad. The mind recognizes the logic of the product appeal, and the heart warms towards making the purchase decision because we see the narrative that plays out in the ad. Research into the effectiveness of commercial television advertisements has found that having the product being sold on the screen for a longer period of time enhances the recall and therefore the effectiveness of the ad. For this Holden ad, we see that the car is shown from the outside with the Holden badge visible for more than half the total time of the commercial, always with lower angles and close-up shots to symbolize the power of the vehicle. Furthermore, research has found that having enjoyable aspects such as principal characters has contributed to the persuasive nature and the memorable effects of an ad. As we see with the Holden, the narrative is based on our three main characters and concludes with the victory of our original heroine, the one who was carrying the heart. The heart of the message being shown in this ad for the Colorado is that it is there for every Australian in any situation and in any emergency. It might well increase the sales of the Holden Colorado. Well done, Holden. You got this.